I've done no work so far. I've done no work so far on the rank ladder, so I'm like, I'm still 30. I'm like, help me! I'm just a weak little boy. Please don't hurt me. But the opponents always hurt me, and that's the problem. They're always mean meanies. Absolutely want to go first. So yeah, Regidrago definitely feels like the right shout for getting both of these dailies done. That's not exactly the start I would want to see personally. But you know what? It'll get us into the game. It's better than nothing. But seeing both the boss's orders just go immediately, leaving us with no gust whatsoever, feels a bit mean. Feels unwarranted. Not gonna lie. Be interested to see how this goes as well. So I've been testing. Hellboy. I've been testing a couple of different decks on. Oh my god, we can get rid of all of this. I've been testing a couple of different decks on TCG Masters just to try and get a feel for what's good, what's going on with the current format and stuff like that. And yeah, it's interesting. There's some decks and stuff that I wouldn't expect to be doing quite well, especially into Regidrago. I've done some testing with the deck, and it just doesn't feel great at the moment, which is unfortunate. I mean, I'll correct myself. It still feels good, but the main issue I'm finding is Hydreigon EX is a great example. That has actually got a really weirdly good matchup into Regidrago because the 330 health is an absolute nightmare to deal with, and you're not really benching much that they can take advantage of. Like Giratina, the Giratina attack can take out the Pidgeot, but other than that, you kind of keep a pretty thick, pretty heavy HP bench. And I am finding, more than anything, it's the milling that's causing issues. Because if you've played Regidrago, you know you can run through this deck so quickly. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, it's proven to be a bit of a pain, to be honest. Okay, so they're just going to get like leveled up straight away. We can get straight into this game quite easily. It's whether or not we want to like go greedy with the Regidrago. To be honest, if we can get a brain, what am I trying to say here? A Dragapult into the active, into the discard, we're in a good place. Hello, Fanfi, how's it going? I finally got a good setup for the Donphan deck and expanded, changed my list a lot since I last posted. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, so we definitely don't bench Fezandipiti. I really don't like what we've got going on here, to be honest. Feels like a very weak situation. Oh, well, I've got Hoot-Hoot. I shouldn't have Hoot-Hoot. Hoot-Hoot is not what I want in this deck right now. Right. I'm going to try and get ourselves into a position where we can use Kyurem. I don't know how likely that is right now. Because we're kind of just eating crap. Could definitely do finding a research. There's a research. Probably want the energy switches, but honestly, we're probably fine without. So we're definitely going to research. We should get the energy first, then research, and then hope we hit a energy switch. Like, we're kind of struggling right now. We can definitely get into a position to cure him here, but it's greedy. Also, now that I'm actually on voice, hi for that. Hi, Spooky, how's it going, bud? Hope you well. Or Milky, I should say. Spooky, oh my god. Milky, when did you get to change your name again? When do you get that back? Okay, so we aren't attacking with Regidrago this turn, which is annoying, but we can at least get into the game. We don't have Noctowl available to us. We're going to wait to retreat right now. Do we just make them worry by putting down a Hoot-Hoot? No, because if we do, we kind of like start struggling. Let's get another Ogerpon down. We'll get it into play, but we won't do anything with it because I want to keep the energy in hand. The Freezing Shroud sucks, but like we can wipe all three of their Frostlass in a minute. Like 20 days. Bunny, you and Liz gonna be the worst type of typo. Nah, when you're trying to like tell somebody about some cute ducks that you saw in a park and you keep spelling it as cute F-U-C-Ks, that's probably the worst typo, kind of typo. I'm going to be honest. I understand what they're trying to do here, and I appreciate what they're trying to do here. I just don't think it works very well. What does this do? This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on all of your opponent's Pokemon. About Roach Shaggy. Do they have the energy, though? If they don't have an energy attachment this turn, I'm not too scared about that. If they do, then maybe we start to panic. We've got 2 Energy Switch left, so I'm kind of like... Do we go for a Kyurem wipe here? And then just, like, slowly build up to another one? That's probably the play, right? Although I've burned through so many resources already. We need to Super Rod back a Regidrago at some point. I mean, to be fair, they might just outpace us here. We're not exactly, like, doing amazingly. Change the Donphan deck from using Spiritomb for Revenge KOs for Battlestar Spiritomb. Hell yeah, dude. I think we just go for the wipe, honestly. I'm looking for Mew, but we're not finding Mew. Have I already through that? I haven't. Cool. I mean, I'm just going to go for the wipe. It's going to take them too long to actually, like, get back into a position to do anything. I hope. As long as we hit the energy switches, like, we're not far off. Just cracking on. It's whether they can keep pace now. Which they probably can. Although this is going to be a really good hand to research. You're going to make me jest myself. Clam, no. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're well. No, not the Iono! This was such a good hand. Okay, never mind. We can still get something going here. How are we on Grass Engines? 2 there. 3 there. So there's at least 1 or 2 in deck still. In fact, I know there's 2 more in deck. Already checked. Honestly, I think I'd be more upset if they bust up Regidrago. Oh, that's cute. They think I'm going to knock out the Uxie and nothing else. I'm going for the Trifrost again, baby. That's the plan, anyway. Hoot Hoot, you're doing nothing for us here. Right, so we need 2 Energy Switch. If we hit the 2 Energy Switch, we just win. There's 1. It's kind of tempting to not actually put the other one down. That's not what we're looking for, but that's fine. Do we get 1 shot? 10 more for each damage counter on all of your opponent's Pokemon. This Regidrago does go down. So let's make them have it. Kind of concerning. Hello, Arsenal fan. Join should be working. I'm not sure why it isn't. Not the youngster play. Surely not. For context, Battlestar's Primate has basically the same attack as Hisuian Zoroark V-Star. Same damage multiplier, but doesn't count themselves. Ah, okay. Okay, the research here, we need to find... Oh, we still need to find so much, actually. We may have screwed ourselves. We have 1 more Super Rod, but I don't know if it's in deck or not. Honestly, if we play this Energy Switch and we end up, like, losing this Regidrago, I think we just lose. Which is, annoying. To be honest, I think I played this incredibly greedily, and I just couldn't afford to. If they've got the energy for the Azelf, we just lose, I think. Which is very funny. Why would you not attach to the Azelf? Huh? Attaching to the Azelf gets you the knockout. And that, I don't really have much else going on. The problem is we can research, but I don't know if we can find what we need. Basically, if we research, we need to see Super Rod and Earthen Vessel. This will knock out the Squawkabilly, I think. Yeah, this will knock out the Squawkabilly. Hello, Spud. How's it going? I see an Uxie spread deck and I like. Yeah, they shouldn't be winning. Oh, there you go. Chat challenge is open. I'm sorry. I forgot to hit the right button. Idiot. There you go. Sorry. I'm dumb. Yes, we need Earthen Vessel and Super Rod. If we see that, we win. If we don't see that, then they're prized, and I just screwed myself. Looking for redemption from last time. Hell yeah, dude. Is the way to play this deck, like, just as slow as possible? Or, because their name is the Fastum. But I think the was a mistake. Also, don't find damage at the bench for Earthquake, so I can, if everything goes right, do 250 damage each turn on turn 3, which isn't that hard to do if you use the right draw engine support. Hell yeah. Right, let's see if we've got what we need in deck. I can tell you right now we don't. So we can Super Rod. Yeah. Then Super Rod. It's annoying because we want the Fezandipiti. We basically just have to hope they don't have an energy. If they do, we lose. Have they figured it out finally? I think they might finally figured it out. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I got too greedy. That is completely my fault. They absolutely had this knockout last turn. I don't understand why they didn't take it. It was so weird. Well, that's what I get for mismanaging resources. The thing is, if we'd have hit the way we needed to, we would have been okay. We just didn't, and that's fine. I don't think we have enough HP to make this work. In fact, we definitely don't. We just lose to Painful Memories of Freezing Shroud this turn, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, that was my misplay. Oh, we were so close to the double Kyurem play as well. Just take the knockout. If your next move isn't the knockout, okay, cool, you just beat a deck. You've literally already won. I know you have. Like, why carry on? I hate people so much. Like, it's not salty, me being a salty loser, it's them being a weird winner, you know what I mean?